Hey everybody, it's Mr. K here, back in the old Mr. K garage, and we're going to start a new project. It's the 79 basket case Xlh Sportster that I got. So I'm going to walk you through how to rebuild it, what to look for. You can pick up Ironhead Sportsters pretty cheap. So let's get started. Okay, so when I got this, it was pretty much pulled apart. So here's our bottom end, and you can see we got some wear here on our pinion bearing, and our sprocket shaft bearing is still on there. But what you can see is we got some pretty good, let me see if I can do this one here. Pretty good wear here. You're supposed to have some, but we got to where that rod's almost contacting the flywheel. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it apart. So we're gonna walk you through it. Yeah, pretty good amount of movement. So it's time for a rebuild. So we'll get to that. I'll have a video on that. Just showing you some of the pieces that I've got. When we got it, it was all in pieces like this. Got the cam, and our valves, pistons. They don't look too bad. We just dumped out a bunch of stuff, but not too bad. So I don't know. We'll have to measure the cylinders and see where we're at. And everything that's in there, lifters. Okay, see where we're at with that. Yeah. Okay. So we got all this stuff. We'll be going through it. We got our heads over here, all blasted up. And we have our cylinders over here. Got them all cleaned up, and we'll run a quick bead hone through them and see if see if we need new pistons or have it bored. We have one case half I started working on. I thought, oh, I should let everybody in on this. And then there's our other case half over here. So you can take a look at this. I do know that the race that was in here was scored. It had spun for your main shaft. We got it nice and cleaned up. It still needs a lot more cleaning up. That's going to need repaired. And so it's a 79. And you can see that it has been welded inside of here. So we'll have to clean that up a little bit. A lot more cleaning. And then we'll have to see how our pinion side is, and get new cam bearings and everything like that. But other than that, pretty good set of cases. And I have been working on and this one's done. I showed you that last time. So been working on this side. So I like to do one side at a time. So I got it all cleaned up. As you can see, got the cases all cleaned up real nice. That's not painted either. That's just cleaned up. And then what I like to start doing is we got the kicker bushing out, and we're probably going to end up replacing the sprocket side bearings. So we're going to get that. But then what I always like to do is run a tap over in all the holes, because especially if you're bead blasting like we bead blasted these guys, and we're cleaning out these holes. Okay, make sure that you get them nice and cleaned out, because look what all the stuff that can come out of that one hole. It's awful. Lots of sand or glass, whatever you use, or walnut shells, and it can really make things bad. Also too, you could be threading that bolt in there and it could be tightening and you're thinking that's reached its torque limit, but here it's bottoming out all the junk that's in the bottom of your hole, which could give you a false reading, false torque. So you think it's tight, it's really not. Case studs look pretty good, or the cylinder studs I mean. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to step you through the 79 XLH basket. All right, so I'm going to go through and get all these holes cleaned up. And oh, also too, I did notice one of the things that we're going to have to repair is the drain plug. The drain plug is going to need a heel coil in there. It's about nothing left. So I got me a heel coil kit, and we're gonna walk through how to fix that. Okay, so when I'm ready for that, I need a helper to film, so I'll be back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean out this hole, just one of these holes. I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I take my tap and I put a little bit of cutting oil on it, and then I run it in the hole, get it started. And this one's going to be a dirty one, I can tell you that. Your tap has reliefs in it, so that way it can gather the junk that's in there. And then run it all the way in. So it stops. You don't want to go any further because you don't want to bust your tap off in there. And as you can see, it's coming out with some junk. And look at all that junk. Oh man, there's all that junk that's in there. Look at that, it's nasty. I clean it off with some of this carb cleaner. Make sure it's clean. I'm gonna put a little bit more tap fluid on there and do one more around. It goes in a lot smoother this time. This is a lot of work, but if you want your rebuild to go good, I mean, you'll put the time and the effort in to making sure it's good. There, we're bottomed out, and then we'll come back out. All right, not hardly anything that time. Coming out pretty clean. So I'm going to clean my tap off again. And then I'm going to clean that off. Okay. So I like to take and clean a lot of this out of there. There's a lot of cleaning that needs to be done on these. And then it's nice if you have an air line, and you can just blow that out of there. will have to clean these cases at least several times after this. I just wanted to show you what I do to clean up each hole and make sure. Let's see. I like to look in there. Oh, look at that. It's a nice, clean hole. Okay, so let me see if I can show you that. Look at that. That hole is nice and clean now. You can see right inside of there. Look at that. No dirt, no grime. So we're going to do that to all of our holes. And as you can see, there's a couple that we're going to need to be replaced. This one obviously hasn't any threads left at all. So we're going to have to put a helicoil in that. Also too, don't forget about your timer plug. It's not too bad. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All right. Also too, I didn't show you all the other parts that go with this. We got all this stuff. We'll be going over our rocker boxes soon. So I'm cleaning them all up and putting O-rings and making sure the bushings for the rocker arms are good. And our oil pump, and this is an electric start, so that'll be nice. And we'll get our engine mount nice and cleaned up and ready to go back on the cases. Okay, so we're gonna fix this drain plug hole, and what we did was we got the proper size drill bit. Okay, we drilled out the hole. As you can see, I got a little bit of shavings. And then with the helicoil kit that I got, it gives you a tap. So we went ahead and we're tapping the hole until you get the whole way through. Okay, I almost got the whole way through here. As you can see, trying with my tripod till I ran it all the way through. Okay, so we got that all the way through. Alright. You want to work it back and forth as you're getting it, so that the whole drain plug area is threaded for the helicoil. As you can see, it's in all the way. And so I'm going to go ahead and take that back out, and then I'm going to clean it all up, and then we're getting ready to install the new threads for the drain plug. And I got my proper drain plug, which is half inch by 13, and that's the helicoil that we got. So we should be in good business for this. We'll clean it all up. And let me see. Now I got to really clean this all up. As you can see, we'll clean the tap, and always make sure you use a lot of cutting oil. Okay, and I like to use the car products. All right, so let me take you off of here, and you can see the hole. It's nice and threaded. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll take this helicoil with the driver, and we'll thread that baby in there. Probably going to use some green Loctite, and we'll get that all in there, and then we'll be able to put the proper trans plug. And you can see that's what that is, OEM. So that's what I wanted to make sure that was all back to stock. And all right, I'll be back. Okay, last but not least, We're going to get to put the drain plug back in, our new drain plug with its washer. Clean that Loctite off there, but you see. And we'll be able to use the stock hardware and how it was meant to be. Okay. Washer's nice and tight. Okay. And there's that. Lots more cleaning to do. There. Looks nice. The way it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's number 1 repair of this basket case. We got the bearing races out. We're going to get the new bearings in and go from there. As I continue on with this 79 XLH basket case rebuild, I'll take you along the way. All right. Thanks for watching.